Tonight, a story about a tiny symbol of hope for migrants on their journey and for those who have already made it to their destination. A small creature known for its beauty and its resilience. Our Angela McCall has that.
Okay.
When he puts his brush to canvas, every stroke has meaning.
It's something that I paint what I feel like it's right for me.
In Juls Mendoza's artwork, there's one thing he returns to. Just like the insect he paints.
There's a big purpose behind the life of a butterfly, the monarch butterfly.
Juls knows how difficult the journey can be. 3,000 miles for monarch butterflies, less for him.
My parents decided to come here just for a better life. I lived in Juarez. I think it was a lot of the cultural shock. There's those symbols that you connect with that make you feel more resilient about things that are hard, like hard things that you have to do.
That was when he was 11 years old. Today, it's part of his inspiration.
Even though the butterfly people see as a fragile insect, it endures like the journey of going through traveling all those miles. It's a big symbol of migration.
Inspiration, not only for Juls, but for anyone who's found a home in a place they didn't know before.
And as a child of immigrants that are the children of immigrants, then the story really resonates with me too.
Shidan Herskovich studies butterflies at the Butterfly Pavilion.
It's a pretty cool gig.
After growing up surrounded by them in Panama.
One of the most iconic butterflies of all times.
Instinct will carry monarchs to forests they've never been to before, the same ones from their past generations, stretching from Mexico all the way to Canada.
It's a really unique migration, so beautiful that it's almost like magic.
The same monarch connecting strangers thousands of miles away.
Definitely, I hope that whenever somebody sees a monarch butterfly, they see it as a connecting force. It really ties us all together.
Off the bat, I think it's just such a beautiful piece, and again, using that image to represent, our people.
Juls' butterfly creation found a home at the Denver Botanic Gardens.
He kind of, tells his own story.
Karen Rojas Mesa curated the exhibit.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful metaphor, right? I think that just perfectly mirrors a lot of the obstacles, a lot of the hopes and dreams that exist in human migration stories. Crossing a border, going to a new place, going to a new country, it's learning a new language. It's an incredible journey in its own, just like monarch butterflies.
Juls hopes people learn something beyond just the monarch's beauty.
Paint something that represents the people and creates questions for those that don't know.
And then there are the people who already know the meaning, who might find comfort in the journey of a butterfly that came before them.
I hope they see a symbol of hope, resilience, and they see it represented themselves there.
There's been a big effort from the Butterfly Pavilion in conjunction with the Mexican government to help monarchs on their routes. Monarch butterflies have declined by 80% in population, in part because things like bridges and roads have interfered with their migration routes. So there's a large conservation effort as well to help them find their way again back to where they're supposed to be. Kyle.
Angela, it's such a beautiful parallel. I know so many of the migration stories that you have told involve families, right, that come together. And we know that obviously, like in the animal kingdom, like a lot of animals migrate in family units, but not monarch butterflies.
Not monarch butterflies. Think of the whale, right? A baby whale will learn its migration pattern from its parents. That's not the case with butterflies. They travel entirely by instinct. They do a once-in-a-lifetime migration, and they do it without ever having done it before or without ever being told by their, generations before them. And so it's pretty amazing when you really think about totally on instinct and by habit as well, and just by their biology. So it's pretty amazing.
Really interesting story. Angela McCall, thank you.